doesn't seem to work. It definitely works. I know 100% it works.
we're live. Okay. Yes, we are here. You're here. Thank you for joining us for the Eurandom Madness Rank 3. I am joined here by my fellow net battler, Symes.
Yeah, hello Minas. We're here today to see some great random battle rank 3 action.
Yes, this tournament was slightly different than most, as I wanted to do something accessible for new players, as entering a tournament is usually a little daunting for Battle Network, as you have to make a folder, make a Navi customizer, then you have to decide what version you want to go into. There's a lot of factors that make a lot of people nervous about entering a tournament. So, to me, the most accessible format is a mode in Battle Network 6 called Random Battle. It basically gives you a set Navi customizer for both players and a set folder. But as I've seen, it is slightly limited. So I decided to take it up a notch and add a few changes, but still holding to the rules that the game forms the folders on. So so this time in this Eurandom, it was based on rank 3. Although I added more health, and I also upped the chips rank slightly. So Golda fights are going to be a little more hectic, but since both players will have the exact same, every player that played were given a random folder, before playing. So technically, everybody who fought had no idea what they were getting into. So it's going to be a lot of fun seeing how both players react to using a folder made on the fly. Symes, are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm as ready as I'm going to be.
That's not ready enough. You got to be more ready than that.
I'm ready, Freddy.
Yes. Alrighty, we're heading to the first match. playerzero versus HonorNite.
Alright, we see here, big. I don't think I got this folder.
Oh yes. For those unaware, the stats for both players are HP plus 990, shuffle, super armor, and air shoes. So in terms of movement and chip finding, you are pretty much set. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention both players also have custom plus 3, so they have a full 8 custom. And as we're watching here, this is from playerzero's point of view. Ooh, the count! I did not get this folder while playing. Oh yeah,
there was six or 7 folders.
It was a total of 8 folders.
Oh wow, there was 8. Yeah, so while we were playing, you used a kernel bot command to get the folder for your match, and he just spit out a save for you to use. And with all the different folders, and yeah, I don't think this one is familiar.
It has the count for one.
Yeah, and it has 3 aura heads.
As a quick reminder that I also forgot to mention, we are playing the Japanese version of Battle Network 6, as it has more chips.
Yeah, specifically for random battles, you can get the count chips, and as we see here, and also the Django chips.
And yes, Lucky, the count does not have the command. It's Django. Hold B.
That looked like a uninstall on that triple shot. So playerzero is now uninstalled, it looks like.
Lucky, no. There's no command for the count. He does the spikes if you're standing on a normal panel. If you're standing on cracked or an element panel, spikes will not appear. And yes, that was an uninstall. So yeah, there goes that super armor. Uninstalls a ton of programs. Super armor is one of them.
I think they also have air shoes, right? So playerzero would have also lost that.
Oh, that's true. So he lost his shirt. Well, not his shirt, his armor and his shoes. That's rough.
Yeah, actually, in a Battle Network 5, undershirt could be uninstalled by reset bomb, but in 6 it can't be uninstalled.
That hurts. Whoa. Smooth. Step sword. Uh-oh. He's gonna be seeing stars. playerzero has the PA in his hand. Flame Hook. Flame Hook 3, actually. Which does 400 damage.
Yeah, it doesn't look like this folder has any way of creating grass panels, so they can't set that up for the flame hook, so we'll just do 400 damage.
Yes. If you manage to counter fade, you actually do the full hit. Whoa, bees! Yo, punch! No, he got hit twice!
He took 2 hits from the bubble star.
Ah, he took 2 hits from the bubble star. Ooh, Heatman. Haven't seen Heatman in a while. So he has Tomahawk, Heatman, and the Count. Those are all pretty powerful chips.
Yeah, actually, one of my favorite things to do is set up grass panels for a Heatman, and then he burns them away to make a normal panels for the Count.
Oh no.
That Summon Block, though, is gonna finish off this round for HonorNite.
He was cut down in his prime. Yes, a random battle does not allow you to use crosses. Crosses and beast out are turned off during this mode. Forgot to mention that for people not aware of random battle. Random battle is purely 100% base Mega Man.
Yep, and what that means is there's going to be a lot of anger and potentially full synchro if people can get counter hits on each other.
Yes, for those unaware, you cannot go angry or go full synchro if you are crossed out.
Yeah, you can get them full synchro if you're
Uninstall!
Null Beast. Oh, he lost the bees to the Bubble Star.
Ah, pain.
Fortunate. The Bubble Star ate the risky honey.
playerzero got the hands right there. Or the fists.
Yeah, and he also is at a area advantage now, so we'll see how he manages to take advantage of that.
Does Big Hook move with the area, or is it always that same attack radius?
Big Hook is always the same, but Flame Hook is based on where you're standing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Flame Hook is the 3x3 in front of you, and the Big Hook is always the...
Oh, right. He-Man goes over holes.
I think the charge shot for the Link Navi doesn't, so that's interesting that it's different for the chip, but he gets the Big Hook now, too.
Getting punched. Is Navicuss nulled and random? No, the Navicuss is set. Like... If you mean null, as in they can't change it? Got that big bomb right there. It's a favorite chip of mine, but I never end up using it.
Yeah, it seems like it might be okay if you use it with the Electcross charge for the paralysis.
Yes. Although technically, Flash Bomb is basically that, but better. So it's
except the difference with Flash Bomb is they can step under it, whereas with Big Bomb you couldn't do that.
Yes. As Ulu said, your Navicuss is everything is preset to you. Your Buster sets, your Navicuss, and your folder. All you have to do is just fight.
Yeah, normally in rank 3 you of 1200 HP, but with all the Giga Chips and program advances, that's not really enough. So that's why for this, you made it almost 2000 instead.
Yeah, I tried to make it 2000. I only got a little close. Ooh, Tomahawk! Cutting in! And HonorNite doesn't have air shoes anymore, so he can't even... he cannot get out of that back row now.
Ooh, and he has to summon black. Oh, this is smart. The time bomb will spawn in the back now.
Oh, oh no!
But it looks like he's just gonna use the summon black instead.
That is true. All this is for my amusement. Cut. Flinch. Big bomb! More big bomb! playerzero, watch out! He can't hear me. He's got AirPods.
And he's got the flame hook. There it is.
Amazingly, the chips individually do more damage than flame hook.
Yeah, I think individually the chips would do a 540 damage. But the difference is they can miss, but the flame hook would be pretty hard to miss.
He's angry! Watch out!
Oh, that Proto Man would be enough to finish it.
Those big bombs would have been able to work too, but the Proto Man probably can't finish it. If he asks for the Proto Man, it's gonna be easy to win. But if he uses it when he blocks, tough choice.
Well, the problem with Risky Honey is if HonorNite used the Flame Hook, that would be able to pierce the Risky Honey.
Whoa! That ×2 count would have been devastating.
Yeah, especially on the normal panel. Count actually does a lot of damage. I think like 350 or something.
Yes, it's 5 hits of 50 and 100 damage spike.
Yeah, so with the ×2, that would have been 700 damage, but playerzero was able to finish him off with the Proto Man. So now we go into round 3.
Looks like playerzero is looking to get ahead. That early game. Choo choo choo. Oh, he did it just a little too early.
Oh no, all 3 of them missed.
Ah. All that H, man. Today's
Yeah,
battle
H code is a pretty fun code.
In Japanese. In English, when you're lacking that count chip, it's not as fun.
Yeah, count. Unfortunately, Double Beast and Gundel Soul EX and the Psy Beast Gigas are pretty overpowered, but the count chips and Django chips are actually both very fun.
We will probably see the probably see the Django chips later.
Yeah, there was one over that had it, and he gets the install. What happened with that bees?
It looks like he moved, like he moved at a good moment. There is most likely there's most likely a very small time frame that you can actually move out of it. Probably similar.
Yeah, and you only get hit like once or something.
Today's battle is brought to you by the letter H. Even though Big Hook doesn't even start with H.
Yeah, it starts. They should have put it in a B.
Or, well, it does say hook in it, so I guess that's why. Ah! Whoa! Hook, dick. The big bombs. I believe time bombs have 100 HP. Because 280 damage. Oh!
Blocked it with the bees.
He uninstalled with bees! That's my worst nightmare. Getting stung by a bee and being uninstalled. I had nightmares about that, Symes. Oh boy.
And also having your time bomb blocked by it too.
Gee, that's even worse. Your own time bomb spawns more bees. That's more uninstalled. Jeez, like getting uninstalled once is bad enough. Getting uninstalled 10 times? Nah.
Yeah, the funniest thing is in GL code you could put a uninstall on an air spin.
Oh god. Yo,
And that
bro,
would
man.
uninstall like
I love airspin. Uh-oh. You can't dodge this. What makes Tomahawk Man pretty cool? His hit is wood. It's wood sword, so it technically does not cause flinching. So you can actually follow up with Tomahawk Man.
yeah, and it also in a normal BN counters both a Tengu and a Lek. It's actually a great chip.
Yep, being wood sword, which is it's really rare to see a dual element like that.
Does count only target their normal 3x3? Would the count be able to hit HonorNite in this position? Do you know?
I believe it targets the front three, so I believe it may move. I don't think it's like base that would only hit those back rows.
Yeah, I haven't used it enough, so I guess we're about to find out here. Unfortunately, I know that a big hook wouldn't be able to hit HonorNite in this position, so we'll see if he moves back. Otherwise, playerzero won't be able to hit with it.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for him. Yes, HonorNite has that ready for action pose. Heatman, you're fired. Uh-oh. Oh no! Ah, that sucks. That sucks. It appeared in the back row.
Yeah, if count would hit him here, it would actually do lethal damage at this point. But it looks like he's we got the flame hook. That will also be enough. Or even tomahawk, man.
Wait, is that gonna hit him?
Well, because flame hook targets the in front of you. This will for sure hit him.
Oh, okay.
And that's it.
Yo, so those hot hands, man. Oh boy, that was quite a start. We saw a lot of H, a lot of fist flying.
Yeah, I don't. So I guess neither of us ever got that folder, but it looks like it was a pretty. It would have been nice to get to use the count.
And Heatman, I never use Heatman.
Yeah, unfortunately, Blast Man and even Element Man are usually better than Heat Man. But if you're running H code, then he's pretty good.
Yes. Whew. Can't wait to see what else is in store for us. The good part about Eurandom is just the fact that you can get any chip, which is awesome. And here we go on to the next match.
So this is Symes against Shadow, and what I can see here is a lot of breaking chips.
Wait, Symes played? Oh wow. Yo, that Broto Man start, man.
Broto Man B. Oh, misses the Aura Head. Gets the Ice Seed though.
Yo, looking ahead like that. Dangerous. It looks like this folder might have the shell PA.
Lots of M. And it looks like this folder also has the
We got him with one. Uh-oh. We've got a blast. Bam. Ooh, Symes is down quite a bit, and we've only just started. Delta Ray! And we have an anti-recover. I don't believe this folder has any sort of recovery chips.
Yeah, so the anti-recover is just there. I guess it's just good to get it out of the way so it doesn't clog the folder later on.
Yeah, the only bad thing about random battles is that you can actually end up with chips that won't do anything. Oh wow, even if you put it in front, it's still gonna hit. Slice. Oh no, he only got once.
Wow, and taking all those hits from the volcano panels there.
What trap could he have? We'll never find out.
I'm gonna guess it's anti-recov.
I don't know about that. It could be anti-element. Hey, this folder had it. He can hit him. He can freeze him. What? He still has to get out the way? The only bat. Uh-oh, it's gonna miss because of the plane object. How unfortunate.
His own plane blocked the Delta Ray.
Ah, how unfortunate. If that plane wasn't there, he was in the optimal position for that. Well, program advance, CDE, Parashell. Even though it doesn't paralyze, so I'm not sure why it's called Parashell.
I think maybe it means for parallel.
Parallel shell. Unfortunately, parallel shell only reaches 5 panels ahead. As you see, the PA does hit twice if it hits you at the very end, but it only goes in.
I think it actually hits 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah, so it actually has it actually can do a lot of damage, but it unfortunately can also just miss, as we saw.
Ooh, life sword. Oh man, Symes got a face full of drill right there.
Yeah, unfortunately that was just a VAR sword and not a Neo variable, so it's only a single life sword instead of the double.
In my opinion, Lucky, the life sword is much easier, because all it is a full circle. Yo, these chips flying back and forth. Keyboard. Symes, do you use a keyboard?
Yeah, I play on keyboard.
You traitor. You class traitor. Yo, all those bees, man. Proto Man. Cut. Oh no, he took all the hockey hits! This is going back and forth. This is nuts. No, poor Discord! Oh, rip.
The Discord just got...
Oh my god, he got crushed! Oh, rip. Oh no, he's actually down to his last chips. Whoa, Parashell! Supersonic Boom! Yo, a Supersonic Boom is my favorite. No problem. NQ die. NQ die, if I'm saying that right. Yo, rip Discord, man. He was ready to sing his heart out. His life ended shortly by a freaking golem hit.
Yeah, I think that's probably why a Discord crashes sometimes.
Dang it! He had a full life ahead of him. Yes, he countered Proto Man with panel grab. More ice? Well, it is summer, so I actually could use more ice. Frozen! Oh no, if he gets it with the Power Shell now. Oh wait, if he moves up to the front, the Golem hit will do it. 500 damage from a fist. Oh no, 340 damage from Proto Man. Yo, Golem hit, man. Kapow! Bam! Biff.
Yeah, and at least this Golem hit actually hit Mega Man instead of the poor Discord.
Yes. Program Advance. Power Shell. I think Power Shell would have been better. Whoa! That ×2 would have been devastating.
Yeah, that actually, I think that would have killed me. But I think Parashell might be okay if you used it with like a fan or something.
Either fan or if the opponent does not have air shoes, destroy their back row with tank cannon.
Or a Magnum or something. Yeah, that might work too.
Oh, they both Delta Raid, but he ended up countering it with Discord. He's back again, and he has everything approved. No, God! Again, silence before he could probably sing. You know what? I have a problem with you guys killing Discord like this. Stop.
Well, hey, it's Shadow who keeps killing him.
Yes, but if you would do your job and protect him.
Well,
awesome counter.
His job is to protect me. But
oh, that's true. Ah, hockey. Yo, double hockey, man. Whew. That was nuts. Rip Discord. He gave his life. He gave his life for Symes. Twice.
We shall never forget the sacrifices made by the 2B. I think that's the name.
It's like 2B, Trumpy. I forget their names.
I think it's a 2B or Trumpy 2B, and then the one I think it's Tromby or something for Timpani.
Oh my God! Yeah, it's Trumpy is the yellow one, 2B is the blue one, Tromby is the red one. And
yeah, the best one is Xylos though, that heals all the other viruses.
Oh God, I hate that one.
Yeah, me too.
He's the worst one. I cannot believe they thought something like that was fair.
They should have given that one a chip too. You summon it, and then when it toots, it heals you.
What, a full heal? Yo, that's broken.
No, okay, if it was a full heal, no, but like it heals like I don't know, 200 HP or something.
They had a chip like that before. It was called Totem.
Yeah, but this one, yeah, but Totem just disappeared on its own after like a few. There was also a candle in BN1 and 2 that slowly healed you.
Oh, right, I remember that. Yo, rest in peace, the objects that healed you. All right, after that match, we are ready for some Salad versus Uvu. For the records. Yes,
and we're already seeing a Power Shell here. And also notice that a Salad is starting off in the tired state.
Yes, it seems that Salad just woke up, so she's tired for this match. And for the record, this is a permanent tired. So Salad actually cannot get out of this state at all. And being tired means you cannot full synchro, you cannot be angry either. So it's actually pretty difficult to deal with. Like random battle is all about managing your HP and anger. And also, Solid fights using a clean bound number 6 game, as in it's not translated like most people. Because Solid's great like that. I'm not sure, honestly. Yo, power wave!
Yeah, so normally that would have made Salad angry, but
Sal's like, I'm too tired for this, man.
Yeah, so really that Spoutman should have done a 720 damage instead of the 360.
Yes, it's just a desync mode. What is Random Battle? Random Battle is a mode in Battle Network 6 that basically gives you a set folder and Navi customizer to both players. It's a mode if you don't want to, make a folder and Navi customizer for that. It's what I like to play usually. And also, I thought it would be a very accessible format for new players. So you don't have to worry about, oh, okay, well, is this folder going to be good? All right, is this Navi customizer good? Should I be using this version? All the variables that goes into making a proper tournament-ready folder. I just wanted to make that very simple for players.
Yeah, and even while you're playing, you don't have to worry about using crosses or beast. You just stay and fight as a base Mega Man.
Yes. The only thing you really have to know is what chips do what, and that's easy. That's fairly easy if you actually play through the game normally.
Yeah, and it also seems to be frozen here, as we can see in the custom screen. The cursor isn't flashing, so
yes. Right here is a very brief freeze. It does happen every now and then. Also, although you actually cannot see it through these videos, some of the videos are a little laggy.
Yeah, the visual, the VBA recording is always at 100% speed, but when you're actually playing, depending on the connection, it can be as low as 60%, or in some cases even worse.
Yo, all that Aquaman today, man. Unfortunately, Salad is not sure what that anti is. So she has to shoot him to find out.
Well, it's not an anti... Oh!
Oh, an anti-element. Got him. Get into my tent. Yo! Snowballs in the summer. Gimme. Ooh, she barely dodged that reflect! Yo, that bait, man.
Isn't this the folder we got for our match? The one with Power Wave?
I forget. Like, I got beat hard that game. But Power Wave did appear in more than one folder.
Yeah, that's true. Power Wave is definitely one of the better PAs in the game too, because we're about to see why.
Oh no!
Oh no, never mind.
I'm tired of these freaking snakes in this freaking battlefield. Ugh.
That is very unfortunate for Salad that on the turn she was trying to use Power Wave, Uvu used the Get On, then Snakes. We'll see if she holds on to it and waits for the holes to repair, yeah.
Fun fact, for those who may not remember or have not played earlier games, Snake was previously a grass element chip. And you can power that up. Snake can no longer be powered up. Oh, Super Spreader! Oh, Super Spreader! No way to dodge it. Unless you block it or invis it. I mean, block it. Unless you have some sort of guard chip. Yo, Super Spreader and Power Wave, this is my kind of folder, man. I love Super Spreader. It does 450 damage.
Yeah, 450 aqua damage as well. So I'm on a
Power wave.
But as we can see, it looks like Salad has woken up now. She's no longer tired, so now she's very angry.
Yes, very angry indeed.
Oh, and this ×2 Element Man will do a lot with Ubu standing on the grass. Almost 1,000 damage. 960.
Yeah, 480 times 2. Ah, jeez. Ah, wait, no, is that it? Yeah, that's probably its element. Ah!
Oh, that's also very fortunate for Salad that she stepped off the grass panels. Otherwise, she would have taken a ×2 from that as well.
Sensor. That sensor has eye closed. Does she have enough time to destroy it?
That sensor...
Oh, see, as you see, Salad is very, very angry now.
Yeah, because that was a ×2 sensor, so it did just over 300. This Spout Man will actually be enough to kill Uvu already.
Yeah, because that's 120 times 2 times 3. So it's 240 a hit. That's gonna hurt. You know, I enjoy a summer wash, but not like that. Not like this!
Yeah, that hose is so brutal at rinsing people down.
I guess Ubu's all wet from that match.
Yeah, I think a Spout Man needs to turn down the water pressure on his hose. It's way too high.
Jeez, man, like your flesh is gone from that kind of damage.
Yeah, I think it's like over 9,000 PSI or something. It's just crazy.
Remember, kids, do not play with an angry hose or a full synchro hose. Oh, good. Okay, everyone's getting power wave. Okay, everyone's angry. Salad might have to be careful. He's angry. So if he has Super Spreader, the Super Spreader PA, that's gonna be 900 damage.
Yeah, unfortunately, since Super Spreader is 3 hits, only the first hit would do a ×2 damage to a Charge Cross or a Heat Cross.
Oh! ×2 cross divide! ×2 power wave!
Oh no, that Dive Man's not gonna hit!
Oh my god, that was 1,000 damage to 1,200! See, you see, this is why I increased the health, and even that increase in health didn't help that much right here.
No, not with the ×2 Gigas and PAs. They just do so much damage.
Oh boy, man, that was really painful. Block! Oh, smart! Chose Aqua. Oh no.
If that's a Spout Man, yeah, that's it. GG.
That's game. Solid picked the one Navi who can attack. But as you saw right here, anger is very important to random battle. Getting angry is truly where the damage comes from.
Actually, there is one other minor thing about this I should mention. Normally in random battle rank 3, the SP Navis aren't at their full power.
All right, that too. But since the files normally have them maxed out, and I don't really have a way to lower them, I decided to just keep them, but also keeping that in mind when I increase the HP. I really wanted 2,000 HP, it just wasn't possible.
Without having other, like, crazy other stats from the mod cards, right?
Yes. In order to achieve these stats with the Navi customizer, I had to use mod cards as well. But mod cards usually have their own bad effects.
So I guess, how did you manage to build this anyways without having, like, any, like, weird elemental bodies or anything?
Well, I focused on the mod cards that did not change your body, but I also focused on ones that gave the stats I needed, while picking other ones that did not have anything specific, but also negated the bad stats. Like I had one that took away air shoes, but I had another card that gave air shoes. Like it took away float shoes and air shoes, but I
Oh,
gave.
I think that's a Miney, right? And that gives the Buster stats.
Yes. Like the Buster stats was the hardest to control, honestly, because a lot of the ones that I had to use had their own Buster stats. So that's why the Buster stats in this are actually 4, 5, 5, I believe.
Oh, so if you weren't careful, you actually could have also gone above 5 attack too.
Yeah, everyone could have 10 attack Buster. Oh yeah, and that too, having 90 damage actually gives you a good start for the battle chip number ball. Ooh, okay, good. Symes, are you ready for the next match?
I think who is the next match?
It is Lucky versus Mars.
No, I don't think I'm ready for this then. This
Yeah.
looks like the same folder we just saw in Salad versus Uvu. And did he just pick no chips?
Yo, the madman. Only Lucky would not pick any chips.
This is a very interesting strategy here, but we'll see how it works out for him. I think that might have been an accident.
Remember saying there is no accidents, only battle chips. But not for Lucky, because he didn't pick any battle chips. Jeez, though, like that one turn, he already lost 400 HP. Ah, he's angry. The anger area grab is gonna pull it off. Oh, ×2, double life sword. That was 880 damage. No, wait, no, 960.
No, it was 880.
It really was?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the variable is 220, not 240.
Yeah, which for a standard chip is a massive amount of damage. Neovari was a mega chip in 4 and 5.
Okay, there we go. Lucky reminded me that Neo variable is 240 and 5, which is what I'm used to.
Yeah, where it was still a mega chip.
Jeez, man. It lost its status and attack power.
And also, you don't have Proto Soul anymore to power it up.
Whoa, Life Aura.
Yeah, and there's no Wind Racks in this folder either, so you will have to use something with more than 200 damage to break it, like that Cross Divide.
Yes, even though it missed, like the full rank, the full double, even one slash is enough to take out a Life Aura. Weird meme. They took every non-Navi chip out of Mega.
Yeah, it makes sense because of the new folder rules where it uses the MB, you're still limited to just one of those chips. And that Life Aura will block the Element Man on the grass, so that saved him from 480 damage.
Block! Oh, he took that Reflect straight on.
Oh, and he has a Snake. He also has Power Wave, but that won't work right now with the holes.
He has all that area with the holes. He probably should use Snake, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, it looks like that's what he's gonna... Well, I think he should have shuffled, because I think the folder has 2 snakes. He could have got both snakes if he shuffled.
Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet. Oh no, wait, I said it too early. I gotta say it when you actually use it. So much thinking. Yeah, I wanted the Power Wave too. Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet! Oh my god, all that damage. Oh, it's not gonna work.
Oh yeah. Wow, he used the wide shot by itself instead of going for the PA.
Gundel Soul, baby. Yo, tile that, man. Program Advanced. Power Wave. If he has a Power Wave first, though. Mars told me he didn't realize it was a wide shot PA. Come on, Mars. Ah! Yo, right in the shins, man. Getting power into the shins hurt.
Yeah, he's gonna have to heal that off in the hospital for a while.
Getting hit in the shins bad enough. Taking 600 to the shins is just horrible.
Yeah, he'll never walk again.
No chicken escapes from Power Wave.
Oh no, he's trapped.
He's trapped. Oh no, that might have.
Oh, but he's gonna block the Neovari. Oh no. Oh, but he still blocked it.
He had a reflect ready?
Yeah, but he's gonna need to hope he gets his own area grab to be able to get out of this.
Oh, jeez, that was really... That was good, man.
Or a get-on would also get him out of this situation.
That was crazy. I can't believe he had that reflect ready right there. That would have been devastating. Element traps for everybody.
I think Lucky actually could have used the Gundel Soul here with the Mars trapped on the panel. He would have been able to get the full damage from the Gundel Soul. He's not gonna get hit by this.
Yes, oh, there it is. P, Q, R.
Well, after this, Mars will have no excuse to not know about the wide shot PA.
Oh, he stopped him midway.
The counter hit power wave.
Yo, big brain strats. Countering a PA with a PA.
But now he's gonna get the ×2 cross divide. We'll see if Mars gets a life aura or something to survive this. Oh, and the conveyor panels are finally... And the dive man drowns Lucky. Mars managed to win that round, even though he was trapped almost the entire time.
Oh boy, man, they were both angry at each other for that. I mean, wouldn't you be angry if you had something but somebody had a stronger version of what you had?
Yes, and I'd also be angry if this weird Russian guy with a cape hit me with his 2 swords.
Russian.
Or no, sorry, what is Colonel? He's a Netopian.
Yes, which is basically Europe. Ooh, that time, yo, that 480 right there.
Well, it's Europe, but isn't Sharo Russia?
Yeah, so Sharo is Russia. I mean, I guess it could be German. Bubble
Yeah,
Star!
he could be, because that's Searchman who's Russian, not Colonel. Oh, the Bubble Star.
Yo, kissing a rock is not that good. Trust me on that. And no, I'm not talking from experience. Just trust me on that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Eurasia, how do you know what kissing a rock is? Oh, he misses the Neovari. That's unfortunate.
Darn it! Get on.
All right, we'll see if he can get snakes on this next turn.
There you go.
There's one.
Dang, he only got one.
Yeah, that's the thing about a chip shuffle. It's just RNG sometimes if you get what you want.
It would have been cool if a snake appeared on the panel you were standing on, though.
Yeah, that would be cool if you could get an extra hit from it that way. Is this anti-damage?
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet! Whoa! Whoa, Tayo! Tayo, mofo! Ah! Looks like Mars was seeing stars right there. He took that. He took that anti-damage head on.
Oh, he could destroy the sensor.
Ah, poor sensor. It was still a baby.
Yeah, it was just like that 2B earlier. Cut down in its prime.
Blarney Stone. Whoa, Lucky, don't. I mean, I would like an Aqua Sword to the face if it was summertime. Ah. Yo, Mars, hold still. Gotta hose down that filth. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
but as we discussed earlier, the hose is too powerful. It also just away your skin.
That was close. If he gets Snake right here, ah, darn it, Lucky! You got that Snake run. You have no area for it.
Yeah, and he also won't be able to use a power wave with these holes. So, well, I think if Mars has both his snakes, that could be the game. But a super spreader should still work over the holes at least, and he got it. But that won't do enough to kill Mars.
Uh-oh. He blocked one! Oh, no, Lucky! No, Lucky! So many snakes, so little time.
And that's
So many
it, so
snakes.
Mars ends up taking the match.
Oh, rip. I hate snakes, especially if they're tossed at me from holes. You know, if you really think about it, that's actually a really scary sight. Like, if you actually see that, like, if you're just walking by, you see a whole bunch of holes. You see snakes appear and just fly at you.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good, especially not if they were up in this.
Oh, jeez, man. I think snakes are cool, but not if they're flying at me. Whew. I swear. See, this is why I like Eurandom. Anything can happen.
Well, honestly, given the way that 2020's been going so far, I wouldn't even be that surprised if it turned out that there was flying snakes.
Don't jinx it. We already had killer hornets and aliens and zombies. We don't need anything worse than that.
No, I think next month, yeah, we'll probably we'll just.
Oh god! Don't ruin it. We should go to the next match before it actually happens. The next match is Salad versus Zodiac.EXE, who was an actual net Navi in the game. Ooh, uninstall from the start, and I see a pulse. So this might have destroy pulse. Everyone's favorite PA.
Oh, I think this must be a folder C. Yeah, it does have destroy pulse. But
yeah.
Destroy Pulse is a lot better with a Beast out, which you don't have in random battles, so we'll see how they manage to use it without Beast out.
I hadn't mentioned it, but each folder we're given a letter. But the letter doesn't really tell you anything about what the folder really is.
No, it's just a way of, like, identifying it.
That uninstall fan.
I'm a big fan of that play.
I'm a big wind of that play.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Shut up. It was funny. Somewhere.
Oh, I think this folder is another. I think that this folder has no way of making holes, so there's no way of you being able to use that as summon black 3 unless there's like a perma hole on the field.
Oh yeah, that is one of the things I wanted to avoid doing, but I'll do a better job next time. I want to make sure that every folder does not have. Oh my god!
He gets the destroy pulse.
I want to make sure that every folder does not have a chip that's useless. I'm gonna make a better job of that next time.
Yeah, I remember there was also a previous Eurandom where I had a folder that had element sword without a way of making any element panels. But we'll see how Salada manages to deal with this blind.
Like under normal play, having a useless chip isn't that bad. You can just use it for beast style fodder, but you can't even do that here. So I'll do a better job of that. Well, no more win for anybody. Oh no, Colonel!
Now the one thing Colonel does is since this is it. Salad wins. The times 2 flame hook on grass. This is 1600 damage. That's it.
Isn't it 12? Like I keep forgetting how the damage works. Oh no! Game, don't crash on us now.
Yeah, this is it. This is gonna kill Zodiac.
Here comes a giant fist, Azus. Oh my god. I keep forgetting if the cross doesn't get the bonus multiplier. No, I think you're right. I'm pretty sure it actually was 1600. I honestly
forget. Since they got a perma-hole field, the summon black is actually useful.
Oh boy. Oh boy! We can use that summon black. Jeepers.
Yeah, just because they got a perma-hole field. Normally, it would be useless in this folder. But yeah, that is the risk to using Colonel. Since Colonel does exactly 300, he does just enough to cause anger, and then that could lead to you taking a times 2 flame hook and just instantly dying.
Fun fact, I read that some pro players actually lowered their Colonel damage to 290 to avoid anger status. See, that is freaking that freaking big brain thinking. Yo, getting uninstalled backhand, man. Disrespect, man.
Yeah, you have to S rank Colonel SP in exactly 11 seconds instead of under 10 seconds.
Like, can you imagine that? Like, it's just one of those things that it's amazing that people realize.
The other thing that these center permaholes do, I just realized, is it will make it so you can't just throw a grass seed in the middle of their field and make their entire area grass for the flame hook.
Oh, that's true. Colonel Force! Oh no! That's gonna hit! Oh! You made Salad very angry. You don't want to see Salad when she's angry. It's also gonna make using those air spins impossible. But if they hit, Zodiac will flinch.
Yeah, so actually, I think the most interesting thing you could do with this folder is use a Colonel Force at the end of the turn, and then the next turn you could use the paralysis from Colonel Force to do the tornado combo with the air spins.
For those unaware, normally if you're frozen, paralyzed, or something like that, you can actually get out of that by something called cross canceling or beast canceling. Where if you change your form, it'll actually revert you to your average state. Wait, what? Hub?
That's since it's in falls, or the kernel force has the hub chip icon, and it might also have the hub the image.
Oh right, I forgot about that. I actually used an old save that had both gigas, but this is a very old. This is the save we used to use back in the day. Like nowadays, we actually have a proper save for both versions. Like because this game doesn't really matter.
Isn't that just for BN6 though? I think for EXE we still have the saves with the other gigas.
Oh really?
I think so.
Okay, so that is true then. If you're using a different version Giga chip, it'll show up as an icon from your game of its equivalent.
Yeah, so even though that looks like a hub batch, it's actually kernel force, as you can also see by the 30 damage.
Yeah, normally if you're doing random battle with two different versions, you'll actually get your versions Giga instead. But I kind of didn't want that to make it more confusing, so I just made everyone just use false. But
yeah, so for random battle rank 3, it actually does slightly matter which version you're on, because it will determine which gigas you can get.
But as stated, I wanted to keep things simple, so I just used one version and just put in both gigas when needed. Interestingly, the only gigas you cannot get in random battle is Bug Death Thunder, Hub Batch, and Bug Rise Sword. Those are the only 3 gigas that are actually not in random battle.
Oh, you can get Hub Batch. It's in folders where a Gregor would get Kernel Force falls or gets a Hub Batch.
Okay, so the folder list I was reading for was just specific for that game. See, there you go. See, Salad used it at the end of the turn.
Oh, Salad's gonna do what I was talking about earlier, where you can use the Kernel Force to set up the air spin combo. Let's see how this works out.
Salad could step on the permanent hole and technically just use it right there.
Or step back yeah, I guess either of those could work. Let's just step back and throw it right in front of Zodiac.
I think it would be better to go in the...
Look at all that damage.
Oh, that whiff. So much. Oh, that second whiff.
Yeah, so air spin is kind of hard to set up, but if you can pull it off, it's actually one of the strongest chips in the game.
That's scary. Like that I love that.
Actually, another So since this is on the Japanese version, the air spin only has 300 HP, I think. If we were playing on the US version, it has 400 HP.
Oh boy, like Zodiac was stuck there. He couldn't go up or else he'll get shocked. So he was stuck. He was stuck taking those buster hits.
Yeah, Censor's actually pretty good for that. It can stop them from going in the middle row, or if they do go in the middle row, they have to eat a hit.
It's only good if you manage to set it up ahead of time. Censor does not, like most objects, do not have a lot of HP. Oh man, we barely just started with these videos, and I'm already very close to falling off my chair. So much good stuff happening.
Yeah, I mean that's random battles for you. There's always something crazy that happens in random battles.
And the good part is that it's the good kind of crazy, not the bad kind of crazy.
Well, I mean, it probably depends on which perspective you're on. If you get hit by like some dumb ×2 PA, then it would be the bad kind of crazy for you.
Good point. Good point on that. It's all a matter of perspective. All right. Now, so speaking of that, now we're gonna watch the next match from Uvu's perspective. Uvu versus Antonia. Oh, well, White Capsule. White Capsule will make any chip it attaches do paralyze. There are some exceptions, of course.
There are?
Yeah, you can attach a White Capsule to say recovery or area grab.
You should be able to attach White Capsule to recovery, and then it would paralyze yourself.
That's a horrible idea. Could you imagine paralyzing area grab?
Wouldn't that be able to work in 5 if you used a white pill with Metagel?
Oh, that actually could work. That's funny. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Medisol Metagel. And because of these barriers, they can't.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh wow, they both missed their circle guns.
You gotta be very careful with guns. They're very dangerous, especially the types that circle around you.
That base will not be able to hit right now with Antonia in Uvu's area.
Yeah, like previously, base would hit anywhere, but they changed it to the normal opponents, the 3x3. Ooh, Magnum.
Well, that older version of base was also just random with his hits instead of this one where it's a set number of hits.
I thought it was always 8 hits.
Do you meet the old base in 2 and 3?
No, well, that Buster Rake was different. Yeah,
I think he always just targeted the opponent's area, didn't he?
Pow, right in the kisser, man. We will have to check that out later.
He just got a counter hit with into the kernel force, so yeah, that was a lot of damage.
Oh my god. Not looking good for Ubu. Hey, the PA Whitebird.
Yeah, unfortunately, the only grass in this folder is that corn shot, so you won't be able to get the Whitebird to hit on grass panels.
I think Whitebird 3 does 400? Yeah. See, this is one more case that the chips by themselves do more damage. Oh, he's still blinking though. Oh yeah, base won't hit you if you're standing on a hole too.
Yeah, that's why with this folder it's better to use the base before you use magnums.
Burn, baby, burn! The wide burn, similar to the regular chips, also cracks the panels also. But it's still weird. They shouldn't make a PA that's... Whoa! That was close!
Yeah, that would have ended the game, because Antonia, that was a ×2 Muramasa. That would have been 1,000 damage.
Which is funny, since old Muramasa went up to 999.
Yeah, but you could never use it with a ×2, because in 4 and 5 it was only for Dark Mega.
Yo, Muramasa Blade with great chip. Roll! 1, 2, 3. Slap.
Actually, Shadow Man is a cheater in 2, because when he uses Muramasa on you, it can do like 2,000.
Oh yeah, it actually is based on his HP. That freaking cheater. Yo, burn, man.
Wow, he used a fire burn on its own, which means he's not gonna use the PA.
Remember, folks, using the PA is optional. Like you don't always have to use the PA itself.
Yeah, sometimes it can be better to just use the 3 chips. I don't know why he threw the black bomb in the middle instead of the front. If he threw it in the front, he could have used the. Oh no!
That's
That
not gonna
base is
hit. The hit goes the hits go into the hole, so it doesn't hit.
Yeah, and also when the burn square doesn't hit on the holes either. The fire just doesn't come out of the hole.
You know, holes mess up everything, man. Turtle Man can't walk on it. Whoa, Iron Shell. Ooh.
Oh no! Will he be able to hit this one? Oh no! He misses both of them.
It is surprisingly hard to land with that. It took me a while to master.
Yeah, especially when we're playing online. It's a lot easier to hit with if you're just playing normally.
Ah, Colonel. 1, 2, 3. That hurt. It's not gonna hurt as much as this. Whoa! The times two corn shot would have been pretty powerful. Watch out! Ah. Oh man, that charge shot by Antonia was great. She was landing those hits pretty well. Wait, what? She used that white capsule by itself?
Yeah, I'm not sure. One thing to note here is that using a white capsule on a machine gun would actually be pretty risky because of all the extra hits. It leaves you paralyzed long enough to be angry.
Yo, that base, man. Look out, Antonia! It's amazing. It's amazing that the gig itself isn't really that damaging. If you really think about it.
Yeah, unless you use it with boosts, in which case it can be extremely damaging.
Yo, she baited him for that wide burn, man. But now, unfortunately, this gives him the opportunity. Oh no! This is gonna hurt.
And he also can't dodge it with this area.
Ah! Oh, moment too late.
Oh no, and Antonia also moved, so they lost the barrier.
This is not looking good for her.
Yeah, I think if Uvu just could have just mashed that machine gun and that would have been it, but we'll see if this flash bomb play works out.
If she uses roll right now, that she will be helpful. Ooh! That base ×2!
Yeah, that's a lot, but it's not gonna be enough.
What?
And finishes it with the corn.
That corn shot came out of nowhere. Like I was not watching. Uvu's side of the field. Oh boy, that was. You kind of forget how immediate corn shot is. That's the power of corn, baby. Yeah, like we don't see corn by itself very often. We usually see it with the PA.
Yeah, or corn can be good. Corn is good with tornado because it sets up the grass panel for tornado.
Corn is also fantastic if you eat it with hot dogs. Symes, you were supposed to agree with me on that statement.
No, I actually hate hot dogs.
Players, Symes will not be available to commentate after this because I plan on destroying him for that comment. So everybody say goodbye to Symes.
We'll have to settle this later with a crossover battle.
All right, but for now.
So it looks like Uvu. Yeah, Uvu has angry. We'll get back to the match. So we'll see what Antonia goes for this turn. Do you know what caused Uvu to be angry? Oh, right. I think the machine gun with white pill. So yes. The paralysis.
Yes, and as you mentioned earlier, machine gun with paralysis is enough to get you angry.
Yeah, because all the multiple hits extends the paralysis. So for those who don't know, there's two ways to get them angry. The first one is if you take 300 damage or more from a single hit. And the other way is if you're paralyzed from 150 frames or more consecutively.
150 frames is 612. It's like about 2.5 seconds. Yeah,
2.5 seconds.
Because 60 frames is 1 second.
Yeah, and I think normally white pill only causes paralysis for 90 frames, but because of all the hits from a machine gun, that extends it.
Flash bomb. See, like right now, that flash bomb caused the flash bomb Antonia threw caused Uvu to be angry because flash bomb does paralyze.
And now he's gonna get the ×2 wide burn.
Oh man, yeah, he's steaming mad now.
Oh, but he has the barrier.
Uvu is safe for now. Oh no!
And the anger expired. Wow, that barrier really saved Antonia.
Yo, good job on her part. Because again, getting ×2 fire wide burn, it sucks. Trust me, I actually have experience with that.
Just like you have experience with kissing rocks.
Shut up! I said I don't have experience with that.
But then how do you know what that's like?
I read it in a book. It's about an hour 6 strategy guide. The one on the N1 GP. Stop asking questions. We have an important match to commentate. Whoa!
Right. Oh, the Iron Shell 3.
It's gone.
And
oh,
they're timed.
Oh, I felt that. ×2 Muramasa when Uvu was stuck doing the wide burn. That was a great play.
Yeah, what a play by Antonia there.
Great thinking on her part.
And the Colonel. Oh no, they both messed up. The base won't hit, but the Colonel can't stand on holes either.
He's gonna fall through the hole. Rip Colonel, he's dead. No, the bomb went down the hole.
Yeah, so the thing about those volcano panels you see is they actually do normal damage and not fire damage. So unfortunately, you can't throw a black bomb on one of those. That would actually be really funny if you could.
That actually would be hilarious. Ooh, smart play.
Alright, so Uvu is actually managing to survive, but we'll have to see if Uvu can find a way to...
No, the jukes!
We'll have to see if Uvu can deal enough damage, though. Like, Uvu is still just at such a... Alright, this could be something. Oh no, that's it.
Oh! Smart, she just mashed it right there, because it appears, it always appears in that top corner. Yo! And that was great. Like, I rarely ever see a ×2 Muramasa. That was really fun. Oh boy, 1,000 damage.
Yeah, that was a great play. Bringing the barrier 200 to not get a hit by a ×2 wide burn because the anger expired when Uvu had to shoot it down, and then bringing the Muramasa to hit Uvu while he was stuck in the wide burn animation. That was a very good play.
She's tough. She moved forward with all that fire in her face. And that was me. I'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm on fire!" That's tough, man. But it's gonna be as tough as our next match. Oh wait, it's me. Never mind. It's me versus Mars. I'm gonna make him pay for making his planet dead and red. Hey, censor. Oh wow, it's a cracked battlefield. That's never fun.
Oh, but with these crack panels, that a Summon Black 3 could be useful too.
Oh, that's true. This is a situation where the field will actually help you, although it's temporary. Once those crack panels are gone, it's not going to be guaranteed if this folder has anything to make holes.
I think we've seen earlier that it doesn't, so it might be a good idea to use the Summon Black when you still have the cracks, but instead, oh no, the Proto Man won't hit when he's behind the hole.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Proto Man's dead.
Yeah, at least with those tubies before, we at least got to see them appear on the field, but Proto Man never even appeared before he died.
Unfortunately, I do not know why I did not pick the Summon Black. I just made it go away. So that was not a good idea on my part. It's gonna be a very tense fight. Wind. How dare you smack me? Although it looked like he tried to use a tornado combo right there, but you can't summon a tornado.
Yeah, unfortunately the hole blocked the air spin.
I love air spin. I can just never do it right. Punch.
Yeah, I like doing air spin and L code because you can use a magnum to take out the back column, so then the air spin will be in the middle.
As Symes mentioned earlier, the amount of HP that the air spin has is lower in the Japanese version. I assume they made that change so you can use the tornado on an element panel. For those unaware,
the other thing is, you can actually use 2 tornadoes with it in the US version of the game. Which, I mean, if you put an attack plus 30 or something on the air spin, it just does like an insane amount of damage. It's just ridiculous.
Yes. I believe you said the air spin has 200 HP in the Japanese version?
In the Japanese version, it has 300.
Okay.
In the US version, it has 400.
If you use a tornado on a panel that with an element, oh my god, that destroyed pulse. Follow with Judgment? Yo, you're making me angry. If you use a tornado on like grass, ice, or a volcano panel, it actually absorbs it and does ×2 damage. So that's actually too much for an air spin to handle in the Japanese version. It would actually make it blow up.
Yeah, and then you wouldn't get all the hits off. But I'm in the so that is actually a huge buff that air spin got in the US version of the game. Oh, and Kernel Force, but wow, the anti-damage and the barrier.
Oh no, there it comes. I can't see squat.
Yeah, so we can't even see if he put the sensor in the right spot. It might miss. We just don't know. we'll see in a second here. Yeah, the sensor. That's it. They hit him with the KO Firehead. That was a knockout right there.
Yeah, that hit was powerful. Like that Proto Man almost killed me. It's a good thing I have 2 hands for 2 fists.
Yeah, you got him with the 1-2 punch there. You avoided the first one, but then you got him with the left hook.
Mars is very slippery.
Oh,
Whoops. I got blown back.
you already have Destroy Pulse here, though. And you, wow, shuffling away the Destroy Pulse. That was a bold play.
I got other plans for Mars. Other plans. Just like Mars is planning my doom.
Oh boy. Wow, and as you were saying earlier, you... Oh no!
See? He's very slippery.
And that is the risk you take by using the fire hits individually instead of with the PA, because the fire hits can miss like that.
Yes, they do lock on, but they do have a slight delay.
Oh no!
Yeah, that was a mess up on my part. I forgot that sensor placed on top or bottom will aim diagonally in the opposite direction.
I think that's only for sensor 2 and 3 as well. I think sensor 1 will always just look straight ahead, even if it's on the top or bottom.
Oh boy. I don't use sensor very much, so I'm not too familiar with that. Oh, time to Colonel Force! Oh no!
Oh no!
Mars is slippery. I told you.
Like you could just stay in the back to...
There's no way he's gonna hit him with that Destroy Pulse. Mars is smart. He's too smart to get hit by the Destroy Pulse, unlike me.
It's too bad this folder doesn't have, like, tank cannons or something to break the back row to set up the air spins.
Darn that Mars! That fancy footwork is the fancy footwork, man.
Yeah, and I noticed you're still just hanging on to this anti-damage here.
I don't know why. No, Colonel, don't! Ah! Damn it, Mars. You killed me. And now we're on to the final match. Who's gonna win? A big red planet or a tiny continent boy?
Yeah, that is true. It is a planet against the continent here, and I definitely say the planet probably has an advantage. Ooh, using the wind to block the Proto Man.
Yeah, that was that was on the fly right there. Mars. Oh, that's true. Mars is the God of War. Oh my God, I'm fighting the God of War. It's not fair. Mars already has the advantage so far. But will that judgment hit though? Oh, I
Yeah,
guess.
since this if this folder had any area grabs, it would be more interesting because you might want to save the judgment for if they use an area grab. But since it doesn't, there's a you just use the judgment to try and poke them.
It stinks how there's no way to make holes. Darn it. Damn grass seed.
Oh wow, yeah, those conveyor panels. I just realized the conveyor panels made it so we couldn't throw the grass seed from the middle.
In the middle. But now he's made it possible he's made it possible for me.
Yeah, but you don't even need to because his front is also grass, so you could also throw it from the front.
Yo, Colonel Force. And yes, uninstall can only be attached to a win rack here because there aren't any other R-coded chips in this folder.
Yeah, that's another silly thing about this folder. It has uninstall and only one chip you can use it with. Oh wow, it's a good thing you weren't standing on the grass or that flame hook would have killed you.
Oh boy, that was a little too close. A little too close for comfort. That's 1,600 damage. See, folks, burn your grass because if you stand on it, you'll take times 2 damage from the sun. Freaking Mars, man. Freaking scary.
Oh no, the ×2 destroy pulse missed.
Just my luck. Pot shots.
But now Mars is stuck on those grass panels, and your field is completely fine.
For now. Darn it.
Oh no, just...
Whoa! Not yet. Eurasia is still down compared to Mars. But Mars has already used both PAs already.
Yeah, and it's still pretty close. You're only down by like 140 HP, so that's like nothing.
Ugh! It's down to the wire. I have to use it. Whoa! Throw that Colonel whiff! Oh no, Mars, look out! Ah! Yo, looking at that, Flame Hook is really fast. It's actually a really fast chip.
Yeah, it comes out instantly.
I was talking with Mars about is it possible to dodge it? We're thinking it might be with Warp Step if you time it properly.
I think if you're I think if you were in the bottom, yeah.
It might be possible with Warp Step, but yo, that thing comes down so fast.
Yeah, because the second hit for the back comes down from the top. So if you're in the bottom, you might be able to.
Man, Mars did not make it easy for me at all. He really was a tough opponent. Man, That really took it out of me. But we got to battle on because Lucky's in the house next. It's
Yeah,
Lucky.
we've got a Lucky against Zodiac.
It's honestly if his luck will hold out for this. Hey, check it out. Hey, 10 cannon, finally. We got Risky Honey and 10 cannons in this one. Even though I hate bees, it's always fun watching other people use it. Come on, Lucky. You should have been here from the beginning.
Why do you hate bees so much anyways? Don't you like,
I don't like being stung to death, thank you.
Yeah, but they pollinate flowers and stuff.
These bees don't pollinate flowers. They come out from a honeycomb and just sting you.
Yeah, that's true. These are pretty mean bees. They're not nice bees.
Whoa. Okay. Summon black. That odd recover 80. Bomb. Yo, logs. You know, I just realized getting a log rolled onto you actually really, really hurts. Can you imagine having a log just roll onto you? Oh wait, Corn Fiesta. DN1 GP's program advance of choice.
Yes, this is everyone's favorite program advance, the most popular one. #1 in all of our hearts.
And Lucky knows how to party.
It actually never hit that panel right in front of him.
That's funny.
Can you imagine if Zodiac was on that panel and took no damage? If it just completely missed?
I mean, a cyber log is still a log. Oh man, you got hit by a bunch of them. It's a fiesta for everybody. Express and Levi targets. I don't use the PA because I always tend to miss with it. I do know it does hit. It does hit within 6v6 ahead of you, or the full 9. You would have to ask an expert on Corn Fiesta. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and as we could see, this folder has a Django, but it won't work with the holes there.
I see you opted to take that hit instead of going invisible. Why should I? It was actually worth it for that damage. They're both paralyzed. Ooh, that lance. And also, we do know how Corn Fiesta works. I just don't know how it works. It's kind of like asking you, Lucky, to tell me everything about BN1. Yeah, that time to roll would have been good for the heal. Ah, double, triple shot. So it's 6 shot. Can you imagine getting hit with 6 panels at once? Dang.
That would be funny if you just have a panel shot, but it does like the entire row.
Oh my god.
That would be OP.
Oh, good.
The ×2 tank cannon.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh man, that ×2 tank cannon, but he was standing on the hole itself. Unfortunately, Summon Black does not appear under you because you technically, you know, the game does show a shadow under you over a hole. You technically don't have a shadow when standing over a hole.
I think that a Super Vulcan had a white pill on it.
throw the entire field? That would be so nonsense.
Like Get On, but it throws every panel at them.
So what? It's a snake with panels?
I mean, that would be a okay Giga chip, I guess. It definitely wouldn't be able to be a standard chip.
Ugh.
And the big bomb.
Yes, not mini bomb, big bomb.
Yeah, actually, one of my favorite mod cards is Napalm Man, because it gives you a big bomb charge shot. Oh no, his flashing lasted till the end of the turn, so Lucky couldn't use the second summon black.
Sorry about that. I had a quick phone call. What I miss?
You didn't really miss much, because they were just in the cust screen.
Ah, okay. Knuckles! Yo, how dare you? You summoned the shadow in response to Knuckles? 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Knuckles.
Wow, that was actually, considering that was very good RNG to get 5 hits in that position.
Yeah, I normally get like maybe 2 or 3 if I'm lucky.
Yeah, on the side like that, you usually get 3, I think. And if they're in the dead center, you could only get 1 sometimes.
For those unaware, Meteor Knuckle usually focuses on will usually hit any empty panels around the opponent. So if you lock them in a row, you can do massive damage.
Yeah,
See,
if
like,
you get it
right
within
there,
the corner.
Like right there, that was only 2 hits.
And the
Wow.
corner.
That's not fair. Let's see, Lucky got lucky right there. He got 5 knuckle hits. But Zodiac
Yeah,
only
he
got
got
2.
3 more hits than Zodiac did. Come on, I want to see one of them go for the Django here. Neither of them has used the Django so far.
Yes, Django's a fun ship. It's a shame that the game didn't do well overseas. If it did, we probably would have seen it.
Yeah, I actually love using a Django. Especially because it's pseudo break and decode, you can freeze them with a dive man. And then the Django will do a ×2 damage.
If they show it, if they manage to pull it off, I want to say something funny about it. Triple shot. Ugh! Oh, there you go. Like, definitely we went on the opponent. 3, 4, 5. Like, paralyzing Super Vulcan. Like, right there in that back corner is the most optimal place you want them without any, say, area grabs. Right, Symes?
Yeah, that will give you the most hits in the corner.
But if you manage to area grab it, yeah, that will guarantee you more hits. The less area around the opponent, the more hits that Meteor Knuckle will focus on. I think the most
the maximum amount of hits it can ever do is can do up to 8 hits. Oh, he misses the tank cannon. Yeah, unfortunately, since this folder has so many holes, that makes it a lot harder to use a Django.
roll. Fun fact: the Django won't appear if your back panels are broken because he literally comes from the back panels. He'll die.
Yeah, the Django chip is heavily countered by holes.
Yeah,
which,
it sucks. Watch out!
Yeah, but it is a great chip because it has the pseudo break, so you could set up a freeze with Dive Man. And with the command code, that adds an extra 120 damage.
Oh no!
Oh no! He can still get the command code. Oh, you can still get the command code if it goes in a hole, right?
If you do it fast enough, I believe so. The problem is, he didn't really have too much time to do it right there.
Yeah, he would have had to mash it really fast there. The LLLA.
No. Oh. No, he was waiting for that. Hit, yeah, roll hit, all air. Watch out! Watch out! The log's coming right for you! Oh no, he can't hear us! He's playing Battle Network 6! Oh no! This is why you shouldn't play Battle Network 6 when there's logs rolling at you. You won't notice it.
Oh, wait, he only selected 2? Oh no! That was a mistake.
Ah, Lucky, what happened? Lucky.
Alright, he can get that. Oh, he didn't get it.
He might not know the command code since Battleworks, like the Japanese version, isn't played as often. So he might not be aware of the command code.
Yeah, actually, that's one thing I don't like as much about 6 is I think the command codes are pretty fun, and I think the only one that has a command code in the US version of 6 is a /man, but all that is just holding down the B button. Whereas in previous games, there was a lot more navis that had a command codes. Oh no, he lost the M cannon.
Yo,
look at that bush.
Face of that bush face.
The shrubby.
Why don't we have that as an emote? That actually looks hilarious.
I actually did have a shrubby emote before in my own server, but since my night, maybe I should add it to the N1GP. Actually, I might do that later. I forgot about that emote.
That face looks hilarious.
Yeah, I love the shrubby viruses. They're funny.
The one thing I will always say, Capcom sprite work is always amazing.
Yeah, and a lot of the viruses, I do like the designs on most viruses. Actually, they're all good in their own way.
Mm-hmm. God will leave this match to you, Symes, and playerzero.
All right, hello. So I'm going to be replacing Eurasia for this next match and start heading right into it.
Yeah, which match is this? It's
So it's going
Neryth
to be
versus Shadow. It looks like. Oh, and it's we've seen this folder a lot. Folder C with the flame hook, the summon black that you can't use. So I think we all know what's the deal with this folder by now.
Yeah, it seems like some of the folders had a lot more people submitting for them because of how they played out.
Yeah, and also with the way it worked out with KernelBot, I'm not sure if it happened with you, but there was a couple of folders that I never got in any of my matches. So
yeah, I think I didn't get about 3 or 4 of the codes, so that was quite a bit that I didn't get a chance to play. Okay, so now just staying behind the cube, protected from the sensor.
Yeah, actually, the one funny thing about this is if the cube hadn't been destroyed, he could have hit it with a wind rack to push it into
Okay, so it looks like Neryth is going. So he was looking for the PA, but looks like he didn't get it. Has 2 pieces. So the other PA in this one is Destroy Pulse, so that's why he's still waiting on the Pulse too and deciding not to take that, hoping to get the PA.
Yeah, and also he already set up the grass panels for the flame hook. Oh, misses the judgment.
Okay, let's see if he gets it now. Ooh,
And there
he
it
does.
is.
Yeah, so it's going for the PA. This will be a lot of damage. Nice, and does connect, yeah.
Yeah, maybe one day someone will actually get the counter hit flame hook, so they get the second hit of it.
Ooh, I mean, that still works with White Capsule, right?
Well, since it's a alphabet soup PA, you
Oh
can't
yeah,
use it
that
with
is
a
true,
white
yeah.
capsule.
So only with the counter. That seems really difficult to get.
Well, also, in one of Dirge's videos, he used it with a flash bomb and had the flash bomb go off right between the 2 hits to get both hits of the flame hook.
Oh, wow, nice. That's really impressive.
Yeah, but that is the big weakness with soup PAs. You can't even use asterisk chips with them.
Ooh, the 2x2 Colonel Force, but now Shadow has the anger. Let's see if Shadow manages to get in. He can still very much bring the game back, because an anger PA is a lot of damage still. Could be 800 damage.
Yeah, unfortunately, as we just said with the soup PAs, he couldn't use a grass seed and flame hook on the same turn, so he'd have to set it up first, and by then the anger would expire.
Yeah, so it probably doesn't have quite enough for game, but if he brings Neryth enough damage for next turn, then it can still be very close. Ooh,
He's going for
sensor.
a sensor.
And that Colonel will finish off.
Yeah, so Neryth takes the first round. We'll see what if Shadow can bring it back here in the second round.
It's already starting with wind and vacuum. Oh, looks like Neryth doesn't have any rug in this folder, which is interesting.
Yeah, I think when I played this folder, I regged actually fan, so the
Yeah.
fan could hold them in if I got the destroy pulse.
And I think there's the wind rack uninstall. Is that in this folder as well?
Yeah, this is the folder that has that uninstall that you can only
okay,
use with
yeah.
WinRack.
Okay, interesting. So in chat,
Yeah.
Shadow's saying they didn't do rugs or tags, both of them. So they just went in and played it blind, which is an interesting way to do it, I guess. Ooh, turn 1 Colonel Force. This is one of the things that having shuffle allows you to do, but then the miss on the sensor.
Yeah, I think that throws a lot of people off with sensor 2 and 3, where if you put it in the top or bottom, it doesn't look forward, but it's diagonal. So I
Yeah.
think a sensor 1 is actually better in that regard.
How much damage is sensor on? Is it 120? I think it's not a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's not a lot of damage. It's mostly just useful for the stun.
Ooh, looks like Neryth doesn't really have much to do. I guess he's going for more defensive play and setting up for maybe the 2x flame hook. But Shadow has the anger. Let's see if he manages. Ooh, barely missing the destroy pulse.
Yeah, so as we're seeing here, without being able to use Beast out, the Destroy Pulse becomes much harder to land.
Yeah, or even just going into Tengu Cross or something like that to be able to pull the opponent in. That makes it a lot easier to land.
Or even if you just have an area grab or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, exactly. So someone is asking if sensor 2 always looks diagonal. No, so I think sensor 2 and 3 are the same in that if you put them in the middle, they look straight ahead. If you put them at the top or bottom, then they look diagonal. That's the only arrangements they can
Yeah,
have.
exactly. And then sensor 1 just always looks ahead. That's also how they were in 3. Although in
Okay.
3 they were uh pretty well known for how broken they were in 3, especially sensor 3.
Oh, I see. I guess it's good that we have the BBN3 patch that Mars is working on, so people can actually try to use that in PvP instead of having the is it frame perfect glitch? I can't remember what it's called. Just making normal BN3 not playable.
Yeah, sensor was a pretty insane in vanilla BN3. I think he nerfed sensor 3 pretty hard for BBN3 to make it fair. Oh wow, that wind spawned
Yeah.
inside the lightning, so it instantly
Flame
got
hook's still
destroyed.
there.
That poor wind box, just like the tubies from earlier, it never even had a chance to live.
Okay, so HonorNite is saying in chat that sensor 1 acts the same as sensor 2 and 3.
Oh, it actually, and that must be different between 3 and 6 then, because I know in 3 sensor 1 will always look forward. That's actually interesting then. They must have changed that.
Ooh, the miss on Destroy Pulse again, both of them missing. They still have quite a bit of HP for how long the game has been going. Usually random battles end very quickly because of how lacking of defense is.
Yeah, and I think both have the grass panels set up now for
Ooh.
the flame hook.
Neryth does have it in hand, but I think Shadow still has anti-damage up, yeah. So he needs to make sure to remove that first. Guess he didn't want to risk
Well,
it
it would
and
also
to rely on the charge shots.
it would have also been very risky to do it because he would have still survived and then had the anger. But now Neryth's gonna have
Ooh.
anger for this Proto Man.
Is he going? Okay, so he's going all in, going for the flame hook anger on grass. Let's see if he manages to get it. I think it's basically confirmed unless Shadow goes in for his own flame hook or something to interrupt it for a counter hit.
Or maybe like a Judge Man or something.
See if
A Luck
Neryth
Pulse
smashes.
2 could have also worked, but he already used it for Destroy Pulse.
Ooh, they both had the flame hook. So I think Neryth there was standing on normal panel, wasn't on grass.
Yeah, and Shadow didn't have the anger. So wow. I
That
wonder
was
who would
really
have won
close.
though if Shadow's Flame Hook would have done enough. That was crazy.
Yeah, it would have probably been down to being frame perfect on who used it first. Very close.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Oh,
So that was a good game.
yeah, that was a really close game. Very well played from both sides. Okay, so after this game, we're going to take a short break, 5 minute break, and then we're going to come back for the remaining 4 matches. So make sure you stay on. And then at the end of the stream, we have information for the new tournaments. It's going to be starting on Monday. So make sure to stick around for that one as well.
Yeah, unfortunately I have to go now, so it was nice commentating though. Thanks for having me on.
All right,
And
thank you for
yeah,
joining.
hope you guys enjoy those last 4 matches.
All right.
All right, so later.
Okay, hello and welcome back. So now going to be continuing the stream. It's going to be me and Eurasia on casting.
Hello.
Alright, and let's head right into the next match, which will be Mars vs Symes.
Mars and Symes, both of them are my arch enemies. The good part is whoever loses this one, I will take out the other one because they'll be too weak. But we see here they're starting with good old machine gun.
Okay, so I think this is one of the folders that I didn't play with, so it's interesting seeing how the folder is. And starting with 3 machine guns, that's quite a good start.
I don't think I played this one either. We're gonna refine the random generator for folders soon. Whoa! Oh no! He got countered, but now he's angry.
So this counter could actually be good. So the reason why it's good because if Mars managed to hit Symes before Symes had an attack, then he would have gotten a 2x for free because they would have removed Symes' full synchro, but kept the anger for Mars to get used out of. So in this format, interestingly enough, sometimes getting yourself countered on purpose can actually be good for you.
Yes. I always used to avoid getting countered if possible, but I realized if it's a weak enough hit, getting countered is actually a good thing. If you have something good to follow it up.
Ooh, Colonel. So now, oh nice.
Yo,
so using the
times 2 roll
and getting the recovery, and then now.
Oh no, he shot it down.
Ooh, he decided to shoot it down. So actually, I think the better play there from Symes again was to let the flash bomb go, because that would have given him anger, and he would have had enough time to be removed from the paralysis, so he'd have had a chance at the 2x for free, basically. So, like, this is one of the things I really like about Eurandom, or just random battles in general, is that sometimes you do plays that would never be actually good for you in normal BN, which makes the game very interesting to try to play with.
Ooh.
Missing the Magnum. Let's see if he manages to get the black one though. Could still be good damage. I threw it too far. At least he managed to get the hit with the...
No, I actually think he planned that. So he made him move forward for the flame sword. He can technically hit it with the burn square.
That is a good point, yeah, that could be it. And now he has the... and he has the burn square now to get it in with the black bomb.
Bam! We got him. Oh no!
Ooh!
He's gonna get his area back if he steps back.
Look, pulse 3. Let's see if Mars manages to hit just the black bomb though. The first one misses.
There you go.
Nice. There you
Boom.
go. And it had a white pull as well.
Yo, the monster Mars, man. He's always doing that wacky stuff. But I applaud him because it's the kind of wacky stuff I would do.
Ooh, and now he has the Fireburn PA. Okay, so he decided to go for base to avoid giving anger. Ooh, but starting with the Magnum could be bad, yeah. Because now all that Symes needs to do is just camp the hull panels. But the 2x, yeah. That is a shame. I think that might have been enough for game, or would have been very close. So now Mars can go for the PA, but again this won't be enough for game, so he will be giving free anger to Symes.
Yo, that wide burn PA, man. It's my favorite. Oh no!
Ooh, the black bomb.
But yo. Oh
and
no!
the base 2x to finish the game.
All that. What? Why isn't Soul here? He's been missing the double base.
Soul would have really liked that.
Oh
all of these space using.
Yo, I'm gonna, uh, I'm gonna shake him later for that. That ×2 base, man, by itself is not that great, but ×2 is always fun.
Yeah, exactly. Curious. So I think one of the interesting things about the specific Eurandom is that you have chip shuffle, so you can sometimes go into a turn with 1 or 2 chips. You don't have to worry about going through your folder, which I think that was something Mars could have done that turn instead of taking the rifle. Oh, nice, avoiding all of the machine gun hits.
He can just mash A and get this. Yep.
But now he has to throw it. Oh, they both were paralyzed. Nice.
Great minds think alike.
Ooh, decided to keep his hand. Interesting.
Well, he has Mach gun. Wow, he actually got some hits.
Yeah, those, I think 4 hits. That was pretty good.
Oh, Moonblade!
Moonblade. Now he needs to watch out for the Muramasa. Okay, it didn't come.
Moonblade causes an HP bug.
Yeah, that is true. I think it's 1 level of HP bug, but it's still better than nothing. Especially with there is no undershirt.
It's nuts because a lot of people do not use it. Bucks.
Ooh,
Oh, he took the hit.
3. I think that was very close for the counter as well. See, okay.
Bam.
Smashing it out.
Yo, they're both taking those hits left and right.
Yeah, they're about the same HP. About 50 HP difference. Ooh, having the base again. Let's see the order that Mars decides to dick in. Yeah, so now he's going for the correct order, starting with the base and then the magnums. Probably waiting a bit to see if he can get anger out of it. Okay, I would have expected him to TFC. Because he knows he's playing against F-Code that turn. So, and there is nothing that could give him anger.
Yo, this is really look at that HP.
The HP bug. The HP bug denied it being almost exactly the same. I mean, the magnums denied it. Ooh, could still work. So, one more HP. Let's see if they match the HP.
Yeah, they really are going way too back and forth with that.
Yeah, this is a really close game. Ooh, Mars doesn't have much to take that turn. I guess he can go for the Judge Man and a Look Pulse. Or the Machine Gun, okay.
Uh-oh. It does stink. It does stink when you end up with chips that you can't use. Because of soup reasons. It's really annoying to have soup.
I guess one thing that makes it a lot easier to play with is that this has shuffle, so the impact is lessened, but you could still get stuck. Ooh, that's 2 pieces of the PA, but unfortunately not the whole thing. Okay, the panel's fixed. If he managed to get with the judgment, this could that could have been game if Symes stepped closer. Okay. Colonel missing as well. 60 HP, 2 charge shots. Ooh. Okay, let's see. So he has roll in hand. Yeah, that's probably the correct play.
Anything can end it right now. He's gonna go for a roll.
See if he. Ooh!
What?
That was very close, almost.
Oh, that would
Barely
have been
surviving.
game over. Okay, so the actual hit comes out slightly after the animation. That sucks.
Yeah, this was very close. Yeah, as HonorNite's saying, it's probably 1 or 2 more frames, and that would have been game.
Oh my god! Imagine being a frame away from losing.
That was very close.
Well, I I have finally seen how it feels. How it feels to see a life flash in front of you.
Yeah, that was literally
Seriously.
it happening.
Literally, that was one frame away from being deleted. That's nuts.
Okay, so it looks like Mars going to take the magnums and set up for the black bomb. Okay, so starting with the black bomb first. Yeah, didn't connect.
The good part is that landing on it is still 100 damage, which is still pretty decent.
Yeah, I think it's breaking damage, so it doesn't decross Tomahawk, I don't think. Ooh, that had a white capsule on it. Let's see what the follow-up is.
All of these white capsule players, man.
Okay, interesting. So Mars decided to not shuffle. Judgment trade. Okay, so they both have probably the Alec Pulse after this. Let's see who mashes out first.
We're gonna do the short pulse first.
Ooh, the 2x, nice. So that pulse was long enough for us to get the 2x, and now he's still camping on the forward area just to make sure he can avoid the base from Symes. Which is very, very good.
Yeah, if he steps back, he will lose that area because of Judgment.
Ooh, the fireburn though.
Oh,
Okay.
you know, times two fire sword.
I think the better play might have been to wait in case he gets the PA, which he might get, or barely misses the PA, yeah. But that was still good that he managed to land it, because it didn't give Symes the anger. Ooh,
Barrier.
that more
sidestepped
massive. That could have been game.
Area grab.
Okay, so Mars still being careful and not stepping back, making sure to stay out of the range. Okay, going for the machine gun. He might need to step back to confirm the hits, yeah. But now he knows that Sam's playing Arco at distance, so he doesn't really need to be afraid of base. Gets to hit.
I can't say I'm a big fan of Burn Square. Like, its damage isn't even that high.
Yeah,
Hey.
and with lag it can be difficult to land. Though it will be interesting to see for the next format starting from Monday that could see Burn Square seeing play, but we'll explain the format later on.
This game.
Okay, let's see if he managed to connect, and that is game.
Yes.
Nice.
I have a question though. I noticed he was standing on a hole when he used Corn Shot. Will Corn Shot hit you if you're standing on a hole?
That is a good question. I'm not sure. I guess
Because
yeah.
you explain first.
No, so I was just thinking that it could hit but not make the panel grass, or could just override similar to grass seed and then just make it grass anyway. I'm not actually sure on how it works. I think it should hit, and it looks like people are saying that in chat as well.
It happened earlier in the stream that they used Corn Shot over somebody standing on over a hole. Darn it! I must have missed it in all the excitement.
Alright, let's head right into the next match, which will be Shadow vs playerzero.
Wow, I cannot believe playerzero entered.
Yeah. Who
He's
would have
great.
thought?
And it looks like they're using the same folder.
Is that simple?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah,
has
okay,
magnums,
okay.
machine guns, Judgment. Yep,
Starting with the Judgment. Ooh, the Misty
that's a
FC.
big counter.
Judgment is the only way free gaining area, so this TFC could potentially be bad. See, okay, disconnect. Hiding. See, second one.
Ah, that
this is
missed.
second one. At least it did hit the ball though, so Shadow won't be able to hide behind it as much. But we started with grass on the field, so with the folder that has black bomb and all of these fire chips, plus 1 SP, the PA, so this could be very big. This could be a very quick game.
Could be.
One thing to keep in mind is that starting with Blastman isn't ideal because of the boulders. Ooh, the burn square.
If that hits, that's gonna do ×2. Ah!
Ooh, misses. But actually, this miss wasn't that bad because it removed some of the grass panels that I had. So, it wasn't all bad. Had some positives to it.
Oh, that's right. This is from Shadow's point of view.
Yeah. Okay, so Shadow's looking for E-code. Ooh, having all the machine guns.
All the machine guns in the world.
Let's see how many connect. Ooh, base coming out though. And
Bring
now
the base!
having time to react to the machine gun as well. So this could deny almost all of the hits.
Ah!
Ooh, missing.
A second.
And yeah.
Dodge.
Ooh, the black one, but now Shadow's hiding on the broken panels.
Yeah, he's safe for now.
Actually,
It's a-
yeah?
No, I was gonna say like, at least he's not standing on any grass panels, so that'd be a big problem.
Yeah, I mean, what I was saying is that if now Shadow uses Blastman SP, then that will trigger the black bomb, which will hit him as well.
Oh, you're right. That stinks.
Yeah.
Which means his middle panel is completely cut off right now.
So he can't use Blastman SP if he doesn't want to get hit. But it looks like he's going for the PA this time. Or actually, he didn't. He's going for just the machine gun. Gets 2 hits. Ooh, the wide band. So now Shadow has the angle, can go for the PA, but it still won't be enough. It will be 800 damage.
That's true. There was only grass. Whoa! What's that extra text right there?
Oh wow! That was the first time I see that.
Yo, the game's having so much hype, it's glitching.
Ooh, smashing out.
Uh-oh.
No, the Blastman speed, that's still not enough damage though.
Oh, right!
Ooh.
If you use a blast one with a bomb, it all counts at the same time.
No, so I think what actually happened there is that the Blastman had a white capsule attached to it, which paralyzed, yeah. And the paralysis made it enough for game.
Yo, playerzero, you monster.
The Black Bomb setup at the beginning of the game ended up making all the difference.
You monster, how could you?
But now, Shadow is starting with the PA turn 1 already. Okay, it does connect. Let's see what's happening. If I have anything to get out of the anger.
You know, it's making me wonder, how did playerzero...
Yeah.
How'd you make Blastman eat that pill?
I mean,
Gosh,
does Blastman eat the pill, or does he give the pill to the opponent? I assumed it was the other way around. Because the opponent gets paralyzed, so...
Questions for later.
It's a game theory.
It's just a theory. So that was pretty wild though. Oh, that ×2 roll. That's 260 damage right there.
With the recover as well. And Shadow going for the base, which is an interesting play because of all the broken panels. Let's see if they fix in time. It looks like they will, yeah.
There you go, he's waiting for that.
And then at the very end, using the base.
Bring the base! I'm still angry that Mega Man 8 called him Bass. I still hate that.
Ooh. Thinking about the beast out, hoping you can go into beast. But unfortunately, that's not an option.
I forbid it, Shadow.
Okay, so it looks like he's going for the double circle gun. Let's see if he can. So he can just. Ooh, he's trying to mash with the barrier 200, denying that.
1, 2.
Okay, so I think the barrier is still there, but because of how the game works, if you go on the correct or the incorrect frame, then it doesn't show up in custom. But I think it's still there.
Yes, yeah, it's still there. He only shot it twice, which was only 80 damage.
Okay, so it looks like Shadow's going for the machine gun spam.
Yo, those fire hits are really hard to land.
Ooh, that had a white capsule. So I think this might be enough to give anger, because it hit twice, which I think Symes mentioned in an earlier game. Each one is 90 frames, so that would be enough for anger.
Yeah, so two hits is 180.
See what Shadow has. So Shadow can try to go for. Okay, so it looks like he shuffled away.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
He could go in for the Muramasa if he's fast enough, but
Yeah, I'm not actually sure. He might have enough time for the Muramasa. It looks like he decided to play it safe.
whoa,
The Judgment missing. At least the books might be enough damage.
nah.
Okay, yeah.
The books only do 20 damage. Even times 2, that's only 40.
Oh, I thought the Judgment SP books deal more damage. I think wasn't it 40 or
SP,
60?
right.
Yeah.
It might be 40 now. 40 per book.
Ooh, now taking the Muramasa and the Moonblade, one of Shadow's signature chips.
I always find it ironic that Shadow is using sword chips, considering swords are the weakest of shadows.
Oh yeah, that is a good point. Shadow is one of the older viruses, right?
Yes, Shadow's been around since 2.
Okay.
Ah!
Ooh, the exact Muramasa finish. Nice.
See? He took the hit and retaliated back. I can't do that. If I get hit in the face, I go,
Nice.
I can't counter with Muramasa if I get hit in the face like that. Sorry,
Yeah.
man.
So this
That
is
valid-
one of the weaker things about Electric Pulse 3, is that after using, there's so much delay that the opponent has more than enough time to just retaliate with their own chip, and as we saw there, it's finishing it straight off. Okay, so it looks like Shadow's going for the flash bomb at the end of turn to try to set up for something next turn. Ooh, he shuffled away the PA, that's interesting. Just going for the lonely Electric Pulse 3. Ooh, which misses. And then the flash bomb will be stopped by the barrier. Okay, shuffling again. Finding it very interesting that Shadow's deciding to shuffle away the PA parts instead of just holding onto them and then hoping to get the parts ASAP.
The madman. Ah, the
Ooh.
perfect madman. There goes the barrier.
And now sets up for the Electric Pulse as well.
Huh, he didn't seem to have it. Nice shot.
Oh, nice, managing to confirm.
Machine gun! Wait, do you guys even have a license to use those firearms?
I mean, are they really firearms if they don't deal fire damage?
You know what I mean.
I mean, they are. I don't know. I'm still not convinced.
It's called machine gun. You guys are using actual guns.
I don't know.
I'm very concerned. Very concerned.
The Magnum. Nice. Disconnect. And now Shadow's camping on the broken panels to try avoid any potential base from coming out.
Fun fact: Blast Man is one of the few Navis that can go over a hole because he's technically floating.
Yeah, that is true. Even though Hitman, which is you can see is literally floating, doesn't have the float shoes.
It's weird. He only has float shoes, not air shoes.
Ooh, so it looks like Shadow used the white capsule on the Blastman SP they're trying to set up, but unfortunately I'd stepped back, so the Muramasa isn't going to land. Let's see if he still decides to go with it for the turn or go for something else. I think there is still a good chance for him connecting it because of how the field is. The poison panels at the back will basically force me to step away from them. Ooh, the base coming out now.
Base! Bring down the base!
The game's getting pretty close.
Ah, machine gun!
Getting few hits with the machine gun. Both are still outside the range of getting one shot by basically anything. So it is still a very close game.
Yes. Watching them fight for my amusement to the death. Well, he's got that base, but it. Wait, 7, 14, 21, 28, 25, 42, 49. No.
Yeah.
He has to bring him down a little bit more for that base.
Yeah, so he's going for the safer play withdrawal instead of hoping to get
Oh,
ooh, missing.
Oh, that
With
anger!
the machine gun, yeah, now gives the 2x recovery. This is big. This is actually more HP difference than getting a Muramasa hit. Because it does damage and did recovery, so that was very big for Shadow.
Playerzero, haven't you learned to not make a lady angry?
Mm,
I mean, that is true. In this format, it's very important to avoid that. And now the base is finishing off the game there.
Hey, Playerzero, look, there's junk text right there.
Oh yeah, there is. I wonder why Shadow has that. I don't remember seeing that in any of my games.
I'm guessing it's just one of those odd things when playing online. Since we're doing it in a way that was never intended.
Yeah, it could be because of the translation patch as well, because the game's originally in Japanese, but we have translation patch, so we can read the chips.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Whew. Well, folks, we're down to the last two. Please tell me you're still hyped. If you're not hyped, I'll make you hyped.
I mean, I am
By
hyped.
showing you are hyped.
I am indeed, but let's see. Head into the next match. See how hyped the people are.
Uvu versus Lucky. Even though it's weird, his name is luckytyphlosion, but we're playing Battle Network. He should be what, Lucky Champy, or that Fire Dragon or whatever.
I mean, he did change his nickname in the Discord server, so.
She can't change what he is. A Typhlosion. He's apparently pretty lucky.
He is pretty. We confirmed that with his Meteor Knuckles. That was pretty lucky.
That's true. Like, he is actually very lucky. I think this is the same folder again.
Oh wow, what a coincidence. Nice.
What the heck?
Okay, but this time we're also seeing the grass panel start. Ooh.
Okay. Okay, everyone grab everything. Ooh, that fire hit missed.
Okay, interesting. Just going for the fire hit alone instead of. Oh yeah, this folder doesn't have the PA, does it?
It might, but hitting them individually on grass is more powerful.
Yeah, that is true. Although it
Like,
has more opportunities to give anger, so that is something to keep in mind.
That's true. Each hit is 360.
Uvu doesn't really have much to use with the anger. I guess Judgment is probably the most damage he can get out of it. But he's going with the circle gun. I don't think anger will last long enough for another turn. Ooh, the barrier 200. Let's see if that connects. Nice. Okay, that was actually good because now we know that Lucky doesn't have that many chips in hand because of barrier 200 being O code, which I think is the only chip in that code, yeah.
Yes.
It was U code. Yeah. That's all.
Alright, Barrier 200 comes in O and U, I believe, right?
Barrier 200, maybe, I'm not actually sure.
Yeah, not many people use Barrier 200 anymore.
Oh, nice. Ooh, but now the anger.
You made him angry. You won't like him when he's angry.
And the panels, there is still grass. Let's see what to. Okay, so we've decided to go for the safer play with base, which is better because you don't give the opponent a chance to get anger while still dealing a lot of damage.
It's gonna hurt a lot. It's 120 per hit.
I think it does 880 or something like that with anger.
Well, it's 120 per hit, and it's 7 hits. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 8 hits. Ah, gee, that did a lot of damage.
That was a lot of damage, yeah. And as HonorNite is saying in chat that if Lucky still had the barrier 200, then he can still TFC and deal a lot of damage instead of all of it being blocked.
That's true.
Uvu barely avoiding the grass panels, so still just taking the 250.
Flash bomb!
Ooh, the flash bomb. This will give Lucky anger though, so Uvu will need to watch out.
Although that's gonna make him very, very angry.
Let's see. Okay, so it looks like Lucky didn't have anything to follow up with, or decided to keep his hand. So next turn he can go into custom and pick something that would work out better for him.
Though his hand is all soupy.
Ooh, we could have seen the almost perfect Muramasa finish, but going for a safe play. Ooh, the base 2x as well. Nice.
Ah, so much pain!
Bringing the game very close.
Dang it, Lucky. Just a 200 damage.
And now through the anger again.
Ah!
Ooh, misses.
Just whiffed it.
That was unfortunate. Now Uvu's back to being ahead. See, okay, so he has the blast one. He can just... I think Lucky wouldn't have anything to TFC into that, so Uvu should be safe with just mashing the blast man to give him game. Ooh, the flash bomb. Okay, so there was a chance that Lucky could have stood behind and protected him.
Poor Lucky.
Yeah, barrier 200 was already used earlier in the game, I believe, so it wasn't an option. Okay. Ooh, deciding just to go with the aerial grab. And the burn spell.
That bomb's in the air!
Ooh.
Ah, there
close,
you go.
yeah.
That's the way to do it. Although the problem is that it's 2 chips for that.
Yeah.
Like normally in normal play, you would use it with something like charge cross or heat cross.
Or even Blastman if you can get that to hit.
Oh, that's true. Like if you get that white capsule in your
Ooh,
face,
nice.
and he dodged it.
Forcing Lucky to waste the anger on a machine gun that was almost completely missed. It was close though. Uvu could have gotten countered with the machine gun there. I'm not sure on the frame data on that, but I think it was close. Okay, so one thing to keep in mind with circle guns, that actually doesn't hit on hold, so Uvu will have to wait. Ooh, yeah. Finding out the hard way that it misses.
Yeah, so, circle gun is great, but it's not so great against holes. Oh, he got him on the one panel. Oh, he missed it!
Barely missing. Yeah, and it is pretty difficult to land as well, which makes it unfortunate because it's one of the few cursor chips, but it's a lot weaker than all of the other ones.
Well, the good part is that he's going to be paralyzed, so he's going to have a chance for that times too.
Yeah, exactly. And if he's going greedy, he could be going for the Muramasa. Okay, so he's going for the safer play with the barrier. Ooh, the fire burn. Nice. So with this play, Lucky denied Uvu getting 2 instances of anger by using the fire burn, which would have normally given anger instead of while he was paralyzed. So that was a good play. But now Uvu's going for the base 2x. Actually, does base have air shoes? I'm not actually sure.
Yes, he does.
Okay, nice.
That's funny. Like, yes, in game he actually does have air shoes. I remember now.
I mean, he does fly off to hit his buster cannon, so
That's
it makes
funny.
sense. Yeah. The game is still very close, though. Uvu is pulling ahead. Okay, so he's just going with roll. They both
Roll
had
for
it.
everybody.
But the barrier 200 will save Uvu, I think 1? Ooh, 2 of the hits, nice.
Like, it wasn't that fair of a trade, unfortunately.
So just trading buster shots, trying to get in as much damage as possible. Ooh. So one option Uvu can go for is to try to set up the white capsule with the corner shot, but looks like he's going for the safer play.
That base.
Base landing, so I think this will make the game very close. Yeah, they have less than 100 HP difference? No, it's
Blammo.
a bit more, yeah.
Will it
The
land?
Magnum,
Yes!
nice, does connect. 16 HP difference, let's see if Lucky has, yeah, he does have another one.
Nice shot.
Nice, okay. So now they're
really-
both in range to getting one shot.
I really like how they made Magnum much more user-friendly. Before it was just way too fast.
Okay, interesting. I mean, it is still pretty fast now.
In the previous games, it was way faster than that. Oh!
Ooh, machine gun! The Blastman SP!
You-
Let's see if
No,
the...
he missed
No! That is
Oh, he
game!
missed it!
That
Oh!
was very close.
Jeez, that was so
The
close!
fire burn making all the difference there. Ooh, and now starting on a grass panel with the PA turn 1, that will be a lot of damage getting that straight on from turn 1.
Oh my god, this is not good.
Ooh, what a folder to have with the grass panels.
This is gonna get messy.
Ooh,
What?
and the counter hit, nice. Let's see, they both still have their 2x standing.
They're both 2x right now.
So the play here is it's better for Uvu to just smash the first chip he has, because if he gets hit by anything he will lose his full synchro, while Lucky can still wait. Nice, he does go for that. So if Lucky has the fireband,
Is
that
that enough
might
to kill him?
No, I don't think that's enough damage. But if Lucky has the fireband, that could be enough for game.
Oh!
Ooh, missing the first one. Let's see. The second one does connect. 60 HP. The fire burn. Ooh, wasn't nearly enough. Okay.
One charge shot! Oh,
And that is
was,
game. Whoa, what a
that was
game.
quick. That was a fast round. Wow.
Nice. And
Yo, that was too. That was insane. That first turn counter wide burn.
yeah.
Achievement.
Yeah, that's exactly the thing you never see in normal BN. Like something like this never happens, and this is what really makes Eurandom fun.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun to try out chips that normally aren't viable in PvP. Like some chips are really not used simply because they're not great. But when you're put in a situation that both players have to use it, it's down to if you can use this poor chip better.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's always funny. Yeah, it's always funny seeing the results like that.
Yeah, and speaking of using chips that you don't usually use, stay tuned for after the stream for information on the next format that will be starting from Monday. So, and this will be the last game of this stream. So,
No.
unfortunately, everything has to end, and that will be the end of the stream.
Not if I can help it. I'm gonna replay the playlist. Not just kidding. Like, it's been a fun run. Okay, here's a folder that we haven't seen yet.
Ooh,
What? Hyper Spreader! Hyper Spreader is my #1 favorite PA.
nice. And getting it from turn 1 as well.
Oh no, I'm sorry, not Hyper Spreader, Hyper Burst. I'm sorry.
Is it Hyper Burst?
Super
Okay.
Spreader. Yeah, Super Spreader is the water one. Whoa, little boiler!
Okay, so I guess we're in for a lot of surprises this round, seeing all new things. Oh, nice.
Sonic Boom.
And thanks for the
Hey, and Django too.
Okay, let's see if... Ooh, looks like this folder has Life Aura. But
Life Aura, Django,
yeah,
Element Man.
a lot of splash damage.
Not bad.
A lot of options going into this turn. And looks like it might also have the bomb PA as well. Okay, let's see. Fairy Grab. Sense free. Okay, the Life Aura just going in, playing it safe.
My boy, wow, he didn't even flinch.
Yeah, just being forced to throw away chips because of Life Aura.
It's always tough to deal with first turn Life Aura if you don't have anything to break it.
Yeah. Even normal BN where you have a lot more wind drags, you have a lot more options for moving it.
Is he gonna do the combination?
Ooh.
He didn't do the combination.
Still has another one. Antonia missing out.
I was waiting for this to mention it. Django's chip is probably the most realistic one. Do you know how much it would hurt to have a freaking motorcycle go over you?
I mean, I would imagine a lot of the chips would still hurt.
I mean, yes, some of them would hurt, but I think Django's is the most realistic one. Like, it would really, really hurt getting run over by a motorcycle. Like, you're more likely to get run over by a motorcycle than, say, like a random time bomb spawning on your field.
I mean, that is true.
But yeah, like, check out that time bomb. It's 200. One time bomb is 230 damage. Oh god, Heatman's heat press. That's horrible. Horrible way to go. Time bomb plus!
Ooh, the time bomb coming down, but the anti-damage. Well,
oh, you're right, he has
that.
anti-damage. Oh, he got sick. What a time to have anti-damage,
missing
man.
their anti-damage.
So we have Time Bomb Plus and Hyper Burst in this folder. I want to use this folder. This folder looks fun.
But that is how luck ended up for you. Ooh, and it has mine as well. Let's see where that lands. It looks
What's
like it was
yours
on
is mine.
bottom right,
Okay.
yeah. Second one, I think bottom right and top right are my best guesses.
No, I'm pretty sure it's directly in front of him.
Okay.
So if he gets it, if Antonia gets her area back, those mines are gonna be in her area.
Yeah, that is true.
That that stinks. Like that is the one bad thing about these objects. It doesn't matter who made them. It just matters which side of the field they are.
Yeah, exactly, and that is one of the things that makes mine weaker, is that you can actually be hit by your own mine. Ooh.
Ugh. Oh no, but she has nowhere to go.
Hyperburst confirmed, but then we've seen the edge code. Let's see if there's anything else to follow up with.
No! Poor Timpani!
Ooh, keeping the anger for next turn. This could still be very close.
Wait, DDD. Oh, I thought it was the program advance for a second.
Oh yeah, Django does have program advance.
Yeah, it's Django 1, 2, and 3. Nah, but all it is just died, man.
Ooh, though the element PA
Is he gonna do it?
going to finish the game.
Don't do it, PlayerZero! You're gonna blow everyone up?
I mean, it does have a lot of HP.
What?
The Delta-2X!
One,
Is there
two-
enough damage? There is enough damage to finish the
Delta Ray
game.
times 2? On what?
What?
I can't believe that! Oh my gosh! That times 2 Delta Ray
Times
is so
to
much.
finish.
Times 2 Delta Ray does 1500. Something like that. It's 520 per hit. So it's 1560. Oh my gosh!
Antonia going with the Protosoul is back, giving me flashbacks from playing Link Navis.
Not like this! Oh my gosh! Yo, she used it with a big smile on her face, man. Like,
That was the
Oh my-
perfect finish. Oh wow.
oh wow, the sensor on that holy panel. What? Wow. Unfortunately, you cannot have two items at the same time
Yeah.
like that.
Okay, so Zodiac in chat is saying that he wants to use this folder too. Well, good news, because after the tournament ends, you can still use the Eurandom command and you can still play it. The folders will still be there.
Yes, I will be. I will be making slight changes to them, just based on feedback, but they'll all be there.
Okay, so looks like I decided to go for the back row fanfare.
Yo, players, you're a jerk, PlayerZero.
Going
You're
for
the
the
only
greedy
person I
play.
know. Do the command? Oh!
The Colonel
that was
Army,
a
though.
surprise.
On the
That
same
was a
turn.
surprise.
But now for the 2x.
Mm. You know, I don't think a lot of people are familiar with that command. We should put it somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think I knew that command either. Because of how little Django is used. Ooh,
Be
grab the
gone!
knife. This will
Let's play
still
zero.
keep the anger though. The edge first.
Boilers on the holy panel.
See if the edge burst does. Ooh,
Whoa!
with the
Nice
2x.
shot! Yo, nice shot, man. That was like Hyperburst is very easy to miss, but you got him. You got
That
her.
was a lot of
Yeah,
damage.
Yeah, yo, Hyperburst is great. Like it got a major upgrade once they added a paralysis effect to it.
Yeah.
Like adding paralysis just made it better. Is PlayerZero is PlayerZero gonna use that Delta Ray?
The Delta Ray, a lot of options to decide from.
Yeah,
Delta
yeah.
Ray could be enough for game,
She's angry.
but the anger.
What? She's just standing there, menacingly.
Ooh, the Delta Ray missing.
Unfortunately, her Delta Ray is not gonna activate. Program requires a panel above the opponent.
Yeah. That would have been enough for game again.
Alright, here it comes.
Okay, let's see if this time the PA can go off. Time
This
bomb
is why
pulse.
PlayerZero is the bomb, the time bomb plus.
It's like a ticking time bomb.
Yeah,
It's waiting to
that's
go
PlayerZero for you. What?
Ooh, both time bombs coming out at the same time.
Go on the holy panel. Oh, okay, that was close.
That was almost game, but now both have anger, so it's still a very close game. Both are in the range for one shot.
Oh boy, like I was concerned for her. Like she wasn't on the holy panel like that.
Ooh, going for the safe play or trying to finish off with the... Okay, so the safe play it is, looks like.
Going on the holy panel is the best choice. Like it should save you from anything, even if it is times 2.
Grab coming down, so
Nope.
that will deny the holy panel. Ooh, both sides going with the life aura.
Life aura for everybody.
But now Antonia is able to camp on the holy panel with nothing to remove that. So I would need to do 400 damage in one hit, which I'm not sure the folder does have.
Either that or do something about that holy panel.
Yeah, with the Element Man SP.
Actually, yeah, that actually would work actually, because using the grass turns into grass first, then the attack.
Yeah. But you will need to get in the Element Man SP, which can be very difficult. Especially with the online lag.
That's true.
Ooh. Okay, so... There is Gundel Sol. Looks like deciding not to go for that. Okay, mine coming down. I think it's on the bottom right. Yeah, and this is the other one.
Oh, it's directly
Ooh.
below you.
Now
Directly below you.
locked in with nowhere to move. Any movement could mean game.
Be gone. This stinks. You are literally trapped.
Both just camping, but Antonia still has the holy panel, so it would have to be the Element Man SP to remove that. Even Gandalf Sol is going to miss there. And there is nothing in hand this turn to break the Holy Aura.
Oh man, I remember when Holy Aura was actually just straight up scary. When it was like, oh, the only option you had was Northwind.
Yeah, I mean, in normal BN, you have a lot more options with Windrak, Wind Chips, going into Tengu, but now there's nothing I can do, just trying to go through my chips. Ooh, stepping back though, that would regain the area.
Yeah, it was directly behind her.
The mine lands in the
Ah!
perfect position!
Ah, that sandworm came out of nowhere.
Ooh. The mine
swear.
finishing off the game.
This game has a lot of scary scenarios. Snakes coming out of holes to attack you. Sandworms coming from behind. I do not want to live in this world.
I mean, at
This is
least you can keep playing. You don't have anything to be worried about. Other than getting stuck in an endless loop, getting deleted, and then forgetting everything that happened to get deleted again. And repeat. Okay, let's get back into the game. So starting with...
Ooh, Bug Bomb.
Bug Bomb, oh nice. And the Holy Panels as well, so this could mean Holy Aura starting from turn 1.
Why she's just standing there? Menacing! Oh!
Ooh, the H-Bird lands, but the Bug Bomb also connects.
Yes,
H-Bird dealing half damage, but the paralysis is still enough for giving anger.
Yeah, Bug Bomb gives you a whole bunch of possible bugs, I believe. I don't believe it gives you every bug. I think it gives you like what? 3 bugs?
Is it 3? I'm not sure. I think it just has a pull and randomizes few of them. I'm not sure which ones though.
Not like this. Oh
Ooh.
man.
Let's see if the Varsor does connect.
Ah! Uh-oh. We'll not connect.
The miss on the Varsor.
From what I can see, Antonia has custom HP bug.
Ooh, yeah,
So,
that's true.
Yeah, if you see her health is draining, it's because if her health is draining, she is still technically in a custom screen.
And this is actually one way you can know if the opponent has a PA, because a PA still has the time where it shows the PA parts. So if you see the HP not going down, then you can know there is a PA.
She's just standing there menacingly. Ooh. Like it's hard to tell. She has a good poker face.
Yeah, this folder. So this folder has a lot of things to get use of the anger. We've already seen the Giga finishing the game with anger, Time Bomb dealing potentially 1400 HP, the Django's, Element Man SP. There are a lot of things that can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, times 2 hyperburst is 1200, and it paralyzes. So if you have anything to set up,
this is the optimal position for.
Man, that HP is ticking down so fast. That's 30 HP right there. 40
Yeah.
HP?
Yeah, exactly, and especially in a format without undershield. So just getting into the range, as we saw with the Muramasa and Inari game, just getting into that one shot range could be very big. The 1 HP could make all the difference.
See, she's lost already. She's gonna lose 60 HP right now. This is just being in a custom screen, and she's approaching 100 HP lost. There you go.
Ooh, Django, okay, but yeah. So it looks like neither of the players here knew about the command code for Django.
I don't understand how is it possible to actually hit that mega energy bomb when everyone has super armor.
I mean, it's clearly designed just for PvE, and I think it's one of the early chips that you get, isn't it?
It's what?
One of the earlier chips that you get, so it's meant to be the stationary viruses.
Yeah. Although you can power it up by going beast out, it's still not it's still not that great of a chip.
Yeah.
If it is something else like like Invis piercing or something.
Ooh, the air raid into Colonel Army, unfortunately that misses. The Delta Ray.
Watch out, Antonia!
All the 3 hits.
Delta
And
Ray.
Still not giving anger, which is a very big thing. 200 HP left. Or 400 on the Holy Panel.
Wow. DDD.
Ooh,
King. DDD.
the time bomb finish. Let's see if that's going to work.
If it appears behind her, that's gonna be horrible.
Fanfare.
Okay, it did not appear behind her.
Is Fanfare going to be in time?
No!
Oh, barely.
It didn't protect her in time.
Few frames off stopping the time bomb. That was very close.
playerzero. Do you feel proud of yourself? Blowing up a fellow net battler?
I mean, I did get slashed with 2x, so I feel that is about fair.
Yes, but you get sewed back together. It's kind of hard to sew back somebody if they're blown up.
But yeah, that was a very good game. Well played. It was very fun.
Jeez, man. See, that's how you end a stream. So much cool stuff happening. Oh my god, that Times 2 Delta Ray is still in my mind.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
That was such a good game. And now, unfortunately, this will be the end of the stream. So, before ending the stream though, I'm going to quickly explain the format that will be starting again next week. So next week we will have New Moon starting again.
Really?
Yes, and this time this will be with a new format. We will be experimenting for the first time from Shadow. So just to briefly explain the format, there is a chip pool that was generated by Shadow, and these are the only chips you can use. So you have to look from them, and this is very interesting because of how it limits your ability. So you still have, I think, 50 normal chips and 8 mega chips to choose from, but it also gives you the chance to use chips that you don't often use, strategies you don't use very often at all. And it's different to Eurandom in that you can still decide on your chips and your navicast, although there is there is one limitation, is that your Navi cost is limited to the basic 5x5 area. So this creates new possibilities and reminds people of BN5, while also making it lowering the chip damage that is possible. So this balances to not being able to use as many of the strong chips that you would normally have. And the third rule that we have with this format is that there is a limit of 3 of each chip, and this applies to everything, even of the low MB chips. So the reason for that is because some of the chips, like area grabs, can be very strong if you have all 5 of them. So this was there to limit that. You can still sign up for the format. Today is the deadline though, so make sure to head on to the N1GP and check the announcements or tournaments channel. You can also use the !MOON command to get all the info you need to sign up. So make sure to do that. And yeah, this was format made by Shadow, so look forward to that.
Yes.
And yeah.
And well, I just want to remind everybody, like we always enjoy experimenting with new formats, because as we mentioned, there's a lot of things that normally go unseen in normal BN play. So again, this format made by Shadow will probably bring out new crazy strategies using chips that are not normally used.
Yeah, exactly. And it will also add one more to the list of possible formats we have. We're building up quite a good range of formats to play. So even if you don't like the specific format, then you still have a lot of options to choose from, and there is a lot of variety, and people are more than happy to play all the different formats.
Yep, and as a wise net battler once said, variety is the spice of life.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you all for watching, and especially thanks for Symes and Eurasia for joining me in commentary, and for Eurasia for actually hosting the tournament and organizing the Eurandom. And huge shout outs to Salad that worked really hard on the stream layout, which looks very, very good. So
Salad's amazing with that. Like she really knows how to make things look good.
All right, so
I want.
Yeah.
Sorry, I want to give one more shout out to you, playerzero, for always working hard.
I do what I can. Thank you everyone for watching. So now we're going to be raiding the Team BN channel, which is doing the reveal stream for one of the world records. So make sure to stay and head on to that channel there.
Yes. See you guys. I hope to see you all at the next stream.
Alright, see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.